This is a tale where history and fantasy meet, where time itself bends, and where love becomes stronger than fate. It begins just after World War II, but soon travels back to centuries, into a Scotland filled with clans, rebellion, and danger. At the center is Claire, a woman torn between two times and two loves. This is the story of Outlander. Claire's new beginning. The war has ended. Claire Randall, a nurse who bravely worked in field hospitals, is finally free. She travels to the Scottish Highlands with her husband, Frank, hoping to heal their marriage after years apart. Frank, a historian, is fascinated by his ancestors, especially one notorious soldier from the 18th century. They settle in Inverness, a quiet Scottish town, surrounded by misty hills and mysterious ruins. Life feels peaceful. It's strange, almost as if the land itself holds secrets. The stones of Cray not done one morning. Claire and Frank visit an ancient stone circle. Cray not done. Frank is busy studying, but Claire wanders near the tall standing stones. She hears a strange humming sound, like the beating of a drum inside the earth. Out of curiosity, she touches one of the stones. Suddenly, the world spins. She hears a roaring sound, like rushing water. When she opens her eyes, she is no longer in 1945. The world has changed. The air smells different. The clothes of the people she sees are old-fashioned. She has been thrown back to the year 1743. A strange new world, confused and frightened Claire stumbles into soldiers wearing red coats, the English army of the 18th century. Among them is Captain Jonathan Blackjack Randall, a cruel man who looks exactly like her husband Frank, but he is no loving husband. He is vicious and violent. Before Blackjack can harm her, Scottish Highlanders appear and rescue Claire. She is taken to a nearby castle belonging to Clan Mackenzie. Among the group is Jamie Fraser, a young warrior with kind eyes, red hair, and a wounded shoulder. Claire's nurse training helps her gain their trust when she tends to his injuries. A marriage of survival, though Claire insists she is from the future, nobody believes her. The Highlanders suspect she might be an English spy. To protect her from Blackjack Randall's capture, they force her to marry Jamie Fraser. At first, Claire resists. She still loves Frank, the husband she left behind in 1945, but Jamie is patient, gentle, and protective. Slowly, their bond deepens. Their marriage, which began as a shield against danger, becomes real. Claire finds herself falling in love with Jamie, even though it tears her heart in two. The truth revealed, Claire struggles with her secret. Finally, she tells Jamie the truth, that she is from another time, from the future. To her surprise, Jamie believes her. He even takes her back to the stone circle and gives her the chance to return to Frank. Standing before the stones, Claire is torn. Frank waits for her in 1945. Jamie stands beside her in 1743. After much pain, she chooses Jamie. Her heart now belongs to him. Battles, betrayals, and love life with Jamie is not easy. The English soldiers hunt the Highlanders. Jack Randall becomes their greatest enemy, constantly threatening them. Claire and Jamie face betrayals within the clans, dangerous journeys through the wild highlands, and near-death escapes. But through it all, their love grows stronger. They laugh together, fight together, and cling to each other when the world turns dark. The Jacobite Rebellion. As time passes, a larger storm rises. The Jacobite Rebellion. Scottish clans are preparing to fight against the English crown. Jamie knows the rebellion will likely fail. Claire, with her knowledge of history, knows the Battle of Culloden will bring terrible bloodshed and the destruction of the Highland way of life. Together, they try to change history. They travel to France, entering the Grand Court of Paris, where silk and wine hide secrets and conspiracies. They meet kings and nobles, trying to stop the rebellion before it begins. But destiny is powerful, and their efforts only delay the inevitable. A painful goodbye as the rebellion reaches its peak. Jamie realizes that he may die at Culloden. Claire, pregnant with his child, must be kept safe. In an act of sacrifice, he forces her to go back through the stones to her own time, Heartbroken, Claire returns to 1948. She is reunited with Frank, but she carries Jamie's child. She tells Frank everything's the truth about time travel, about Jamie, and about the baby. Though hurt, Frank agrees to raise the child as his own. And they move to Boston. Claire gives birth to a daughter, Brianna. 20 years later, years pass. Claire becomes a doctor. Brianna grows into a strong young woman, never knowing her real father. But fate stirs again. When Claire and Brianna visit Scotland, they meet Roger Wakefield, a historian, who helps them uncover records of Jamie Fraser. They learn that Jamie did not die at Culloden. Hope blooms in Claire's heart. Though 20 years have passed, her love for Jamie has not faded. She makes the painful decision to leave Brianna behind and return through the stones once more. Reunion when Claire finds Jamie in Edinburgh. The moment is overwhelming. 2 decades apart melt away in an instant. They embrace, realizing that their love has survived time itself. From this point on, their adventures grow even greater. They cross the seas, face pirates, survive shipwrecks, and fight for survival in the Caribbean. Later, they journey to America, where new lands bring both opportunity and danger. A love that defies time through wars, loss, and endless danger. Claire and Jamie's bond never breaks. They are tested by history, separated by time, but fate always pulls them back together. Their love is not just romance, it is survival, sacrifice, and destiny. Outlander is the story of a woman who touched a stone and fell through time, only to discover her true home centuries in the past. It is about courage, the pain of sacrifice, and the beauty of love that can outlast centuries. Claire and Jamie show us that when love is true, no distance, no war, and not even the flow of time can destroy it. Asterisk, thanks for watching. If you rally like the story, please do like, share, subscribe, comment on my channel World Stories. See you on the next video.